Silas.
Start of the turn.
Your
Concentration of the... Hey, Dominic, guess what? Third round.
Damn it. We'll see.
No.
This Dominic is very confused as to who you all are, except for... Yeah, actually, he doesn't actually know who any of you are.
Found the real one. He is the one to the south. Silas will just say out loud. Because he has no idea who we are.
Technically, the only person he really knows is Alana.
That doesn't explain a lot.
He does not
Anything
recognize
else?
any of us, meaning he never saw us, which means unlike the cysts, which have. So kill the one that I'm looking at through June at the moment. Speaking of, now I'm just going to stand here. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'm just going to stand here blind.
Okay, you have fun.
June, poke him. Actually, wait, no.
Silas,
June.
your conscience is speaking. Take a step to the left. I mean, right. You're right.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you
Shit,
were
no,
trying to
my
get me
left.
killed.
No, other way. Damn it. Fuck.
No. Apologies, Aaron. I can still see through June.
Ah, you're right.
I am. Speaking of, yeah, June will try and poke him now, just for. Actually, she'll try and claw him because that's still a touch.
Oh, right, I forgot she was there.
Yeah.
He takes
She
1
does
point damage.
1 non-lethal damage, but she touches him.
Yep, this is assist.
Congrats.
All right, was
Thank you very
correct. And now
Thank you.
June's gonna run away because.
Well, technically, Jim probably should have died because I think she was in the radius of the stone call.
No,
was
no, she wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Where Ipos is now, that was like the
Right.
first tile of being safe.
I see. No, it's just because Jim was on fake Ipos.
Oh, up there. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Then yes, she would have been in the stone call range.
But I didn't notice it in time, so it's fine.
Well, she has approved evasion, so she would be on
It
0.
doesn't have a save attached.
No, it
Oh.
does.
Stone call's a bitch.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, that's why
Well,
you
she would
banned
be,
it.
but it's fine.
5 foot step. Unfortunately, I think this Dominic's done to cantrips. What cantrips do you have prepared?
Cantrips can be good.
Not in very good path.
They can be,
Ren,
you just have to build for it.
Ren Romeo will see. He's attempting to daze you. Wow. Ren, you're dazed.
I rolled a 3. There's only so much you can do with a 3.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't expect that to work. Ren, unfortunately, you're dazed for this turn.
In that case,
Sorry.
Ash,
Yep.
I'm still alive, isn't it? Just double checking.
What? Yeah, he's still alive.
Through the empathic link, you're going to start hearing this kind of jingling chime in your head, and a small little voice whispering to you, telling you to attack this one and giving you directions. Because Astra will still take their turn before flying off
Fair.
into the bush. You have a +2 to hit.
He's used the stun discus. He's used the magic missile. Technically, this one still has a fireball left. Is there any good fireball opportunities?
No.
Just the same as last time.
I mean, this is the one you've identified as the actual real one.
Oh, right,
Oh, yeah.
no, there's only single targets left.
Yeah.
After all, he's definitely not going to be attacking us because he's seen us attacking every other one.
I mean,
You
every
should
other
blow up
one
the
was
one
attacking
that's-
every other one.
He should blow up the one that's either all the way over here or all the way over there, because they are at inconvenient ranges for the rest of us.
You say
Yeah, he was
these
kind of
things.
thinking about that. Mostly looking at this one up here.
Darn. Can't catch the hand and Dominic in it.
Aaron, why are you like this?
Hate it.
North one.
If we have
Wow.
another round, June's going to be spending another thing to try and change into actual form, just so Aaron will shut up about hands.
I love how your ally is rolling shittily. Well, the enemies have rolled very well on their fireballs. Dead. Dead. Ipos.
He is within range. Good. So as soon as there's only single targets left, Ipos isn't going to worry about the one near to him. Don't be silly. That would be sensible. He's going to look at the one way up there, way up in the top, 90 feet away. And I'm going to attempt another charisma check, my final one, on our 3rd level spell. as he is attempting to cast Cool Lightning.
Okay.
It works.
Just.
Just barely, it works. So this is on the completion of the spell and once per round thereafter. 3d6 electricity damage, blah blah blah, nothing else special? No, nothing else special, so 3d6.
Yep, 3d6 plus 3 for you.
Yep. Sadly, I don't have any charges left to put into it, but oh well.
And remember, if at each electricity spell you cast, you get another charge back. So you probably have like 1.
I thought you had to feed that into the staff.
Let's read what the stuff says.
That's how I've been playing it, at least that I had to cast the spell on the staff and it would eat the spell effectively.
No. It's just when casting spells with the electricity subtype or when you're hit by electricity damage, it gains charges.
Oh. Holy shit. Okay then,
It's a
he
passive
gets a charge
generation.
back. I have completely been playing that wrong the entire time then.
Well, that's because you realised. That's because when you first got the staff, you just basically said, "Oh, but can I just cast cantrips out of combat to refill it?" Yes.
Yeah. I believe that's a fail on its reflex save, so it takes 15 damage.
Yes, he's almost dead. But yeah, now that you have electricity resistance, there's really no reason for you to tank very low damage electricity to just recharge your staff, technically.
Yeah.
Speaking of the one who just take damage, it's his turn. Unfortunately, I think he's pretty much out of spells. You know what?
I guess Ipos will stay where he is.
Oh, fair enough. He's going to attempt a fantastical action. Unfortunately, he's very bad at this. He's going to attempt a fantastical action to just fucking leave. Never mind.
Let me out, let me out, let me out.
Let me
Wait.
out.
Why is there a wall of spores? Let me out, let me out, let me out.
Pretty much. As he attempts to leave, he finds himself unable to, almost as a bound here. I have this one. He's cast Magic Missile, he's cast on Discus, he doesn't have Fireball. He has Blindness Deafness left. Hey Ipos, can I have a Fortitude save?
Oh, fuck you.
Do you want to borrow a save from someone else potentially?
I mean, I've got +6. Who was better than +6? And do I need my Stone in a Wayfinder to do that?
No.
No,
You
good.
only need the Wayfinder to get the ability bonus.
Good. Does anyone have better than +6?
Should
Mine
do.
had
Why is my
plus
stats
7?
changed? One sec, my stats have changed.
Oh, did you accidentally turn on Winds?
Shouldn't be on.
Yeah, it's not on.
Or did my sheet just calculate badly?
Weird.
What do you remember what you should have?
I only have 5. It was saying 7 earlier though, so I was very confused. Okay.
I'll take a 7.
Well, he doesn't have 7, he has 5.
Oh, well.
So I think you're technically now the
Wow.
highest we're in the group.
Wow.
That is unfortunately not enough, as Ipos, you go blind.
I knew, since I've been throwing around blindness deafness, I knew I should have kept one of my fantastical abilities to remove that, but I got greedy.
Ash. I'm assuming you're going to
What?
slam. Oh,
Yeah, I'm going to definitely do that.
okay then. Rose.
Alana, could you please attack with +2?
Yeah.
What is going on in your background?
He's been stuck into a jet
Yeah,
engine.
Some
Alana
probably.
going to add 2 stamina to that?
Okay. I mean, that'd be an 18 technically.
Yeah. He'll be an 18.
I can
Well,
tell
no, I
now
already
he's
added the +2, so I'm adding a 7
right,
after.
okay.
Yeah.
I can tell now he's dead.
Okay. That's what makes sure I
Technically,
can kill
I'd
him.
have to add stamina, but
Shh. It's okay.
She's puppeteering you, it's fine.
Ash just feels Alana swing Agnodize in the real world angrily. Like, no, you fuck up. Do it this way.
do I also have a move action?
Yes. Actually, do you with Die Hard?
Yeah, I'm
Pretty
not
sure you
used
get your
to playing
full
with
turn.
Die Hard.
I think, because I believe you're technically counted as staggered.
You are indeed
You can take a move
staggered.
action, but you from any standard action, you take 1 point damage and you're staggered.
Yeah, so you only get your attack.
Good to
At the
know.
5-foot step.
Yeah, you can take a 5-foot step if you want to.
And Dominic, the real Dominic, already used all of his long range shit, right?
The real Dominic down here? Yes, he is now out of his long range shit.
Cool. I will move 5 foot this way then.
Okay,
Okay.
this one's dead. This one was rushing towards Ippos for a Burning Hands, and Burning Hands he's gonna do. Ippos, reflex save, please.
Yay, what's the penalty for being blind?
No idea, just tick the blindness condition on the top right.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
I forgot that works
if
on
you-
these sheets.
If you want to
Yeah.
use someone else's reflex, you could for this then, in that case instead. Because you didn't have to use it for the fort save.
Yeah, and you would take a penalty. They aren't taking
There is
penalties for being
actually no
blind.
penalty to
I know, you lose dex to AC but not to saves. So yeah, I could do who was better than a 4.
Aaron and I both have 7. Take your pick, I guess.
I'll take a 7, whichever of you wants to roll
Aha!
quicker. There you go. Aaron
Aaron-
knows how to flee things.
Yep, I am an expert at running the fuck away.
You only take 7 points of damage.
Ooh.
Good thing we did that.
Yeah, that would have taken me down otherwise.
Silas, big FP.
Alright. Well, you know what, since standard actions come around. Hey June, want to try and change your form real quick? Not note you can really do.
She can certainly try. Give me her charisma roll.
Right, June. Come on, you can do it. Really?
She don't
Right.
have any charisma. She's
Damn it, June.
minus charisma. Technically, she
Yeah.
shouldn't even really be able to attempt this.
Oh. Right, yeah.
Well, you get 1, but she's already used 1.
Okay, so we've got...
And I believe you still have some fantastic.
I have 1 left,
things
yeah.
left. Just use implosion, forehead.
Okay, let's not do that.
Use a 9th level spell.
But I can see him, and so... are there any sort of, like, spells that I could use that would just get him to do bad, like, not have a good time?
Disintegrate.
Not spells that are that high level, though.
Whole person.
What are spells that... Oh, yeah, I can just try hold person. I think that's... Psychic. Yeah, it's on one of my lists. So, yeah. I'm gonna try and use a thing because I can see him through June. Hold person him.
Which one are you doing this against?
It was against Dominica, Ippos.
No, Ippos Dominic.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's a 5. Unless
Yeah.
you have any way of rerolling that.
I do not. No rerolls.
Rippy peppy.
And just gonna stand here. Please clear them out. I really do not like being blinded.
Ooh,
Messing with my
blinded.
concentration.
This one's going to charge Silas. Please let me hit the 0 key. Hey, he hits. Okay. Unfortunately, he has negative strength. On the plus side, he is a vigilante, which unfortunately means bad things for you. You take 1 non-lethal and 5 lethal.
That was a D. Yeah, okay.
That's very rude, you know.
What? Say that?
Nothing.
Okay.
And wow.
Wow. Silas, you go to beddy by time. Weird, but you're already in a dream. Ren.
I'm no longer dazed.
Yep. Revenge from a fallen.
So, the last creature to successfully target me or something.
It is in fact he, yes.
I'm going to go full power charge here. This will be fun.
The cat is coming along my desk to snort.
As Ren is going to glide along quickly and literally try and basically almost do like a drive by of the slave.
I just fucking realized you could take flyby attack, couldn't you?
I don't. Is that enough to hit? I don't know if it's enough to hit.
Do you wish to add any stamina?
You know what? Why not? Go ahead and take yourself 2 points of stamina.
In which case that'll hit. Let's see. 13 points of damage. Fortunately, this one has not been hit yet. Oh my god, you could take flyby attack. What the fuck? Anyway,
And yes, I could take flyby attack if I really wanted to.
anything else from
Movement
Ren?
team, go!
One's a hoverboard, one's a dog.
As a free action, since I moved, I'm activating my defense ability, gaining the effects of the shield spell, using the board to block attacks.
Fair enough. That would have technically been a lot more useful to you earlier when people were throwing around magic missiles.
Yes.
Okay. I believe that is your turn. This Dominic's going to attempt a fantastical event. He's not going to do anything special. He's first of all just going to hide, Which let's roll stealth versus the other one's perception real quick. He succeeds by 1. He's then going to attempt a fantastical event to cast. Let's see, what's a good first? Snowball. Never mind.
Good job, Pat.
You suck.
Epos.
Epos is blind. Sigh. Of course, now he's got his once per round cooldown on Lightning Bolt of Death, but he can't target anything because he's blind.
I think you know there's one next to you if you just kind of want to explode into lightning.
I mean, it would be a blind shot. Epos, I mean, that
You are resistant.
that Dominic moved after Epos got blinded, didn't he?
He moved up to fire a gigantic gout of flame at him, so you know he's somewhere to your right.
Yeah,
Based on the fact that he hit you with
that
effect.
he's somewhere within 90 degrees of me.
Has my turn reset yet?
Yes, it's a new
Yes.
round.
I do have a plan otherwise.
Aaron's gonna go over to the body that she just threw over across the room. Ipos's body she threw across the room to like with the device she's looking through. It's like, sorry, Ellen, I'm gonna borrow this for a second, and like move, sort of grab Ipos's arm, position it, and say, fire now, Ipos, fire, shoot everything, lightning.
Sure, Aaron, you can suspend Epos's blind effect for 1 round. Take your shot, if you wish.
I mean, which one do I then target? Because there's the guy all the way up there. And I've already lightninged him once.
I'm
He's
pointing
almost
your
dead.
arm right. I'm pointing your guy at the closest one.
You suck.
I'm sorry.
I guess I'll fucking call lightning on him then.
Okay, he will roll his reflex. Oops. Zoom.
See, this is what happens when you control my arm.
Shit, too far.
You're aiming! Your fault!
I can't judge distance. I'm pointing.
Amazing. Ordeus' fantastical event was that has jack shit. Acid splash. Ash. Wait. Yeah. Does that hit Ash's touch, you see?
Yes.
You take 1 point of acid damage. This one's going to attempt a fantastical event. More magic missile. Actually, first he's going to move 15. More magic missile. Never mind. Dead. Ash.
Okay. So, which one looks more hurt? That's a good question.
The one to the north is looking pretty badly fucked up. The one near Upos is looking fairly okay. The one next to Ren's looking fairly okay. It's hard to tell for Upos, Dominic.
You know, I'm just gonna heal myself. Why am I even asking this question?
Yeah,
Because
which should be eating away at you, right?
yeah, no, if I hadn't taken that 1 damage, I'd have a whole nother round to play with just fucking people up. But let's just heal myself. I cast Cure Light Wounds on myself.
Fair enough.
As Ash does that, they teleport over here at the same time. So now they're in threatening range of that one. Fuck you.
Ash, you awaken to suddenly find yourself 15 feet further from where you thought you were.
Well, they were always kind of awake.
Kinda.
There's a weird operation clawing at the thing in front of you.
Okay. Silas. As I believe that's your turn over, Ash.
Well, then it's just gonna be June because
Yep, because you're
I need to
fucking
not
dead.
die. Never mind. I
You
am
wake
stable.
back up. You wake back up but are negative 2 hit points.
Oh, I do. Okay, sure.
I mean, if you want, I'll let you take an action just because this is... Like, logically, you know,
Yeah, you know
if
what?
I act strenuously here, I'm not gonna fucking die. This is a dream.
Yeah, you know what? Silas is going to wake up, stare at the Dominic next to him, and then cast command and say, kneel! So, fall prone. Need a will save. At a -2. Wow, okay.
Yeah, criticals.
Apparently. Nope. June, do you want to do anything? Yes, you know what? Skitter over here and just latch onto Silas's neck. So now he can look through your eyes much better. To go... Did a strenuous activity.
You technically did, yes.
Yeah.
You lose 1 hit point. This Dominic, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. You're prone. I'll add the 4 onto this.
Rude.
As I believe Silas is technically knocked out of a dream.
Yeah, that would bring me down to under my max hit points.
But honestly, at the end of this turn, I'm probably gonna say between Ipos and Ren, also Ash being alive again, you can probably take out the 3 remaining ones rather than have this drag on for too long. Because
4.
yeah,
There's 4 remaining.
1, 2,
3
3,
glowing and the
4.
fake
Oh, you're
boss.
true. Yeah, even then, they're pretty much all out of spells. So Ren, let's roll and see if you get a crit anyway, because I want to see a crit.
I'm
Again.
giving Dominic the chance to take attack opportunity on me. Will he take it?
He will.
Please note, I am using my disc for defense.
Eh.
That is a miss by hilarious.
If he had a
amounts.
better attack modifier, I'd definitely save his combat go on longer, but he has a fucking +1, so I'm not terribly afraid for all of you. Between cantrips and fucking +1 to hit melee,
I'm going to bring down the scythe.
at this point this is weenie fight, with him mostly being the weenie. Hey! Called it.
You asked for it.
Wait, shocking grasp is also multiplied.
Is yes.
So I'm just imagining Ren cuts off his fucking head with the scythe, at which point the head just explodes from being overloaded with lightning. Like a fucking firework.
Lana stares at this from the other side, nudges Aaron. Who the fuck is that guy?
He's fucking awesome, is what he is. Holy shit! Ippos, be like him.
Ipos is just pouting.
Ippos, blow him up. Blow him up.
As just for show, Ren is basically just going to float above the body now.
Lightning Ipos thing. Ipos here first. Meh.
You know, I
That's
also
great.
technically have shocking grass. I just don't get an opportunity to use it because I don't have spells yet, and I don't have spell recall yet either.
Not only can he
Spells, he
make
just
weapons out of
won't
fucking
shoot.
nothing, he's kind of hot too, right?
Alana
Oh
blank
shit! I'm
stares.
saying that into the mic.
Wow, Aaron.
Your conscience says ignore all of that?
Yes, that. Thank you, Ippos. Thank you, best buddy.
No.
That's pretty much what goes down next. Is just to fast forward it, Ipos probably fries one with his call lightning. I imagine Ash beats the shit out of the last one.
And the 4th one gets away because you always forget about him.
No, I didn't. Here. Dominic goes to do civic duty and throw a rock at this one and attempt to kill it. Never mind. Okay. Someone else kills the bottom Dominic.
It will probably be my charge.
We are all wee babies. Please help.
It's not that
Says
they're wee
you.
babies, it's that my rolls apparently are not good for the person, your escort NPC. Come on.
Ipos is no wee baby.
No, Ipos has done a fuck ton of damage this combat.
Yes, true.
It's
Never mind.
fine. Alana will drape
This entire dreamscape, Ipos has used 1 spell.
where Alana moves Agadias to Ren and gives him sneak attack.
All the rest
Just
of
to see it
his
happen.
all the rest of his damage has just been from the fantastic things. So he's literally used 1 spell this entire time.
I see what we must do now. Agdadius must be now warned by Ren. Ren must be riding on Rusty. Ash must always keep hexes on Ren. And the hand must also, regrettably, sit on Ren's head.
I will also give Rusty the hoverboard so he can fly.
Yes.
God,
Voltron.
I hate this.
With our powers combined.
And
Power
Ipos
Rangers.
will sit in the corner and cry because he wasn't part
You
of
can
Voltron.
sit here in the corner with me and cry, as now we
No,
are both
Ipos
pathetic.
is also riding on Ren's shoulder with the lightning staff, charging it.
Oh yeah, with the bazooka kobold. Perfect. Scythe in one hand, a bazooka kobold's underslung in the other arm.
My shoulder-mounted artillery kobold.
Yeah.
Aaron's throwing potions in the background, so she at least does something.
Yeah.
Aaron's the ablative armor.
Meanwhile, Ash is in the back, just kind of providing support, and Prismality is taking the occasional pot shot at someone.
Okay, Ren, you're just showing off, man. Come on. Look, I know we ego fluffed you a lot, but come on, we need to finish the mission. Your conscience is telling you this.
As Ren does cool kick flips, I suppose. Arstuva appears in the dreamscape going, finally, took you long enough.
Holy shit! Took us long. They cast Fireball 4 times. You're
Just
conscious.
like manipulate the dream and crush him entirely. Come on.
You can
Well,
do that.
Sure.
Listen, I interfered with the stability of this dream enough, I think.
Arsiva just kind of like, you know, in Inception when like the like floor reaches into the sky and then crashes down. She kind of just does that to the northern half of the map. Just do that.
What the fuck?
You could do that. Why didn't you do that before?
I've been busy making sure he doesn't fucking die. Anyway, good job everyone. Now that all these weird bits are gone, I can probably just hit his head.
Is she fake?
She's not fake.
Damn it.
Hippos
She's
fire!
too.
Hippos! Joking,
I mean,
no.
please don't. I'd rather not have the headache associated.
Oh
being
yeah,
killed
am I
in the
still
dream.
deaf?
You can remove that.
Can I remove my blindness?
Yes, you can have all your conditions removed because technically you're going to be exiting the dream soon.
Now I can see she's not fake.
Though as you all recover from the wounds of battle, the real question mark Dominic walks up from down south. What the fuck is going on here?
Yo, it's your conscience.
I do dreams right now.
Oh,
Alana's
Okay,
gonna
the-
call out
The
gently to
quest-
him because
the question
Alana's the only one.
is, do you recognize us?
which I suppose this is when Alana calls out.
Yeah. Dominic,
Huh?
you've had some entities affecting your mental health. We just wanted to fix the problem. You are not awake right now, but you're okay.
You kind of friends. I recognize her voice. Wait, entities?
You got a
Just
brain slug.
a cyst and some parasitic slugs. They're gone, I promise.
Yep.
Good.
The firehead one gave you some mushrooms and poisoned it out of your brain.
That's not precisely how it works, but nor is it properly a mushroom.
It was spores. The mushrooms use spores. Unless you're saying your god is a fern.
Guys,
I
can we not
don't
argue
know,
inside
actually.
someone's dreamscape?
You're right.
For my salad? Anyway. As you bicker, Arstava calls out. The sooner, okay, you lot can leave. I will wrap this place up. Oh, if any of you are looking for an infomorph, I can probably get one from here.
Hippos will have one.
Are you? She narrows her eyes at you.
He grins back.
It's not.
No, I don't think you will be having this.
Why not?
You could help with an infomorph. It would be appreciated. Ren says as it glides over.
Oh, you. I suppose if you wanted this one, as
Isn't that a
she.
bit cheating?
What
I
do you
mean,
mean?
Ren needs to get himself an infomorph somehow. I mean, wouldn't he have to make the infomorph?
No, technically not. I mean, he can if he wants to. Ren, do you know what to do?
Technically, our assignment is to subdue an infomorph, which I'd argue we've done, but
Yes, this is actually more accurate than more like the class. What the class is asking for than you think.
Well, I mean, there's no better experience than proper experience in field experience.
I mean, I can try to make one. We'll see.
I mean, oh, sorry.
I guess we'll see.
Well, if you know what to do, feel free to go ahead. Otherwise, I could make it for you.
You better try.
I suppose also we could do it together.
Yeah, I can wait.
Oh. Technically, there's no role associated with forming the infomorph. Ren, do you wish to coalesce this place into a being?
Ren desperately needs one, so he's going to try.
Okay then.
He's not sure what kind of beings he'll get out of this, but we'll see.
Thankfully, there's not much associated to doing it in a place such as this. Mostly because this thing is also very focused, but also because you're kind of directly in where it was. I will give you 3 options of what this mind state could technically be turned into. I'll also send this to Bigby because technically you can figure out as well.
Options Ren had when he started to crystallize the power.
I know, Hippos. It's Yeah. To be fair, this is kind of how it felt when we were first fighting over those coins.
Tooth, so.
Yeah.
Would it be possible to just, instead of a full and proper infomorph, create just something like a little condensed but not sentient ball of knowledge, perhaps?
Oh, I mean, that's technically what this will resolve itself into. Although you're taking from it directly, when you try and resolve an infomorph from something such as a dreamscape or an entity, it loses a lot of its power that it had. So in this case, it would
Well,
be
I'm more
base.
just, to be direct and frank, I want to feed it to something else. I just
I
don't want it to be alive.
Yeah, well, I will mention that Ren kind of needs this for his class, because, I mean, he's doing this for extra credit.
Oh, can we only make one? Never mind then.
Yeah. Though, if you mean for as a potential future thing, depends on what you want to combine it with.
A fire elemental.
If you do it before the fire elemental sentience is too great, I imagine you could potentially do it.
Oh, Candle is already quite sapient. It's already learning words and sentences.
It is
Uh,
really
Part of
adorable.
them.
I would be careful about doing that then, because it could potentially override his current disposition. She makes air quotes.
Okay.
Though, as a fire elemental, I suppose he's already connected to the base instincts of fire. So, really, it's up to you.
He likes burning things.
Don't tell
Uh,
Ash, but I secretly sneak in occasionally and give him stuff.
as he grows up, you'll find he'll probably be very prideful and also very arrogant, as is common to fire elementals.
Yeah.
He is the best boy.
Ash is not helping that fact.
Why am I not surprised? Out of character.
He's the best baby boy. He deserves everything.
Anyway, while Ren is doing this, the rest of you can probably leave.
Oh, Ippos, sorry preemptively.
I hate you.
What? I saved your life from a fireball!
My life is screaming pain.
I just chucked you against a wall. You've had worse.
Yeah, but you hurt my feelings.
We're still best buddies.
I thought I could trust you.
I did trust you. You trusted me. You said I could do experimentation. I did just that. I was experimenting with how your body in the mental world would experience being thrown against a wall.
Oh my god.
You said I could.
No.
You said you were game for experimentation. Best buddy, experiment buddies. Come on, man.
Please send
that
me
wasn't-
out of the dream now so I can go physically stop Aaron.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not
Christopher-
actually. I'm kind of propping Ippos up right now.
For anyone who wants to wake up, you can wake up. Though I'll mention, you now have, as I stated before, you've resolved some of the things within Dominic's mind. And thanks to the fact that Ren will technically be making an infomorph of him, you will be able to steal some of the knowledge from what the cyst knew, and conversely, what the mother cyst might have told him. You do not necessarily need to use these now, but someone should note you have 5 questions you can ask based off of the cyst's knowledge. In addition,
saying now I have dibs on one of them, the rest of you can fuck off. Don't care what you do with the rest.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine with me.
I also have one, maybe, hopefully. Wait, this is I can't remember it's related to Lamashu at all.
technically this is related to Lamashtu because it's basically getting what this cyst knew from what their mother cyst told it / made it with and stuff.
Alright, well, I
But
have one I
Lamash-
want to ask him
Lamashtu-
regarding Lamashu Tosin.
And Lamashtu also knows about many things, so he might know about many things. Doesn't have to
Yeah.
strictly be about her.
Additionally,
It's more because of the Lamashu chosen situations going on that
Yeah.
Alana wants to figure out about that.
Yeah, that's fair.
some of you, well, I say some of you, another option that you can use with these questions is instead to get direct power. For instance, if you wanted, well, some of you have special options, some of you can just get general things. For instance, Silas, if you wanted to pick up the feat Lucid Dreaming, and technically this also goes for Ren, you could use one of the questions to grab that as a symbolic thing of your mastery over your first time properly within the dream realm. For those of you who are casters of spell books and formulae books, you can grab for one question you can grab 3 spells off of his spell list, regardless of irregardless of if you can't actually use wizard spells.
That's pretty useful, but
These
information is
technically
ideal
they're
for
still
me.
subject to class things, but he has a few custom spells that will be usable by some of you. One you have already identified. Other than that, I believe that's the only other things I need to note about the questions.
Look, here, how about this, guys? I admit, not the most. I could probably do something with the questions, but I got a lot on my plate currently. You all get one question. I'll sit this one out, guys.
As you
Sound good?
wish.
If you
I
sure.
mean, I did. It wasn't terribly much going on out here, really. You guys did most of the work.
Hippos always do most of it, but he not get info off.
Hippos are really. If everything goes correctly with my plan, Hippos, I'll make you one.
Okay.
Cool. Besides, I need you for a little bit of help here.
Oh
Actually.
dear.
Now, I'm going to take a bit of a step back here because I have a few things to say. One, basically, unfortunately, I have a lot of assessments due in the next 2 weeks. So what I'm probably going to say is next week and the week after we won't have proper sessions. Instead, what I'm going to propose is, since a lot of you have projects that you want done and stuff, uh, and because technically you've rescued enough people that if you wanted to, you could basically say, hey, you're free to, or rather, they want to also prepare to save their friends still trapped within the Mother Cyst's realm. So, what I'm suggesting is your characters could take downtime, for which I will be available to answer any questions you have on classes if you want to investigate anything. I will say, because I'm sure Torm will ask, I will not do your performance thing during the downtime because I want that to be an actual session.
Oh, I get to beat
Okay.
up 3 people probably, if you're willing to do
Yes,
that.
that's partially why, because I know you need to beat up a lot of people, and I haven't managed to give you a lot of chances for that.
That's okay. As long as I get a chance at some point to finish
Yeah.
those last 3, I'm done with everything for my classes.
I have to
I mean,
beat up a Fae.
what I'll basically be doing next Saturday and the Saturday after is I will be around, but I won't be doing any preparation for a session. It will just be I'm here if you want to do something do something revolving your classes or investigate anything. The main question, or I suppose the other main question is, how long would your characters in-game want to take as quotation marks downtime?
I would say personally a week.
Long enough for me to finish off my classes.
I mean,
Yeah, pretty much like long enough for me to go fight 3 people,
technically,
which a week's like a good amount.
yeah, you could always take more time later if you need be.
Technically, I have one more to do, and that's design
How,
spell. And I've
how
already
close
got
are we to
5
our
days
final
bank.
exams, by the way, JMac? Like
Might
in
need to
game?
check the calendar. You're still actually a while away off, like a month or two.
Damn.
Well,
Two
sounds
is
like
actually
2 months. 2 months downtime.
I've been speed running this. Where's the fucking calendar?
Additionally, I don't know what the rules are for making new spells.
That
There
is.
was a handout for that, I believe.
Oh, there you go.
Yes,
Thank you.
that one there.
I have many handouts. I just unfortunately this is not the most organized Roll20 thing.
Okay, yeah. A week sounds good.
Yeah, the issue I have with creating spells is the money, the spellcraft, and the knowledge check. So basically all of it.
You do have. I haven't. Or at least I don't think you have, but you have or you haven't done yet. Technically, I think you have a large backlog of shit you can sell, which with Ipos, your thing to potentially get 10% more might be worth to cash that in now. Because I know you have like a bunch
Think
of
to
alchemical
get 10%
regions.
more?
I remember Aster's thing. Let me pop them up.
Oh, yes. Asta had a thing with Ipos because they're friends, yes.
Yes.
10% chance to sell at, well, various chances to sell at various bonus percentages.
Yeah.
Guaranteed at least 5% bonus.
And did we change the selling monster parts to, was it half cost or was it A third cost.
I can't remember. Hold on. Let me search our message history.
Because I know we talked about that.
I think it was it was
think it's
half.
Half.
Because
Okay.
I started it off at 2/3 and it was like, oh, that's a lot of
That's
money.
a fuck
So we
ton,
went
yeah.
down to half.
I mean, Erin does intrinsically need more money than most characters because of what she
True.
fucking does.
Join the club.
But yeah.
Let's see.
So yeah, I'm gonna sell my monster parts I currently have because I can't think of anything specific I want to do with them.
Fair enough.
Is it just a roll a d100, see what you get for the bonus? For the
Yes.
selling bonus?
If you have anything that
DMX. I realized I have one more thing to do.
Mhm.
I want to go do 10 gacha pods at some point.
Okay,
I've been hoarding my coins.
Oh dear.
fair enough. If you want, I can do that right now, but
Sure,
it'll take me a hot second.
that's okay. You can.
I've only got 8 coins left and I need them for money
have-
trades.
I have 14, so I'm just gonna use 10 of them right now.
I'm just going to, if you give me your D100 rolls, I'm just going to quickly update the calendar.
Do I want to do 10 small ones? Yeah, why not?
Additionally, is there anything anyone wants crafted?
Possibly,
remember,
but I need to see where my money's going first.
Got it. Because remember, I'm exorbitantly cheap for crafting things.
But at least 500 of this will be going towards creating a spell. I'm going to be spending more probably on personal shit, which I don't know how much that's going to cost right now. I still technically need a wayfinder. Yes.
I can make you one, best buddy.
I know you can, but it costs money to do so.
It's very
Not
cheap,
much
I
money,
think.
actually.
Like
Or if you give a
100
very
gold or
shitty one.
something?
What's up?
Okay, it's not
250 for a standard one, but I can craft it at.
Thank you.
I can craft it for you for 175 gold.
So yeah, a lot of money. That's why I've not had you craft me one up until now.
You should have got one. You should have got like $500 for the
Yes,
trading. Okay.
I'm at 979 gold. I need to spend 500 on crafting a new spell and an indiscriminate amount on personal things. And that's assuming I succeed the spellcraft and knowledge check to actually create the spell.
Do you want help?
I will probably need it.
I'm willing to help.
I need to work out what spell I'm wanting to create first.
Remember, best lab partners.
What I'll probably do at some point is go back for all the items you've got and just make a big notepad dump because I don't know if anyone's been keeping track of those.
Normally
Pardon?
you do. We don't know what to do without you.
Yeah, that's.
I keep track of
Oh,
everything I
no.
pick up. I don't know
Yeah.
about everyone else.
I
Yeah,
keep
but
track of
actually,
things
I
I
know
pick
you
up,
have
but that
like a
doesn't mean
large
much.
yeah.
I track the things I pick up, but Ipos picks up a lot of random shit.
The couch is getting very full with all the shit that's fallen down the back of it.
Yeah. I do know the two things okay. 3 things, technically, I'm going to be doing with my downtime. And one of them is just finishing up something. Second is just making a small thing for the dorm. And the last thing is probably trying to seduce Lillian. Let's see how that goes.
I'm going to write down spending time on this. I feel very weird writing seduce my notes. Okay.
Seduce me! And I actually might cannibalize the Sandcaller's Buckler. That's an option.
Oh, I did have some items for you.
Yeah.
I'll double check which ones.
You wanted to do those two, didn't you?
Yes, those two. I believe you are thinking of the same two I am
we're on the
thinking
same
of.
page.
Yes, those two.
I can't. Well, I don't have to save up for the Hammer of Eden anymore.
I imagine Wolf took the Bimhammer, so.
Yeah, I assume he took most of his gobbledygook, like the garden in a jar and stuff like that.
So
The Mavian
probably
pot.
easy enough to put that on the back burner.
Yeah.
You probably would have left the crossbow behind.
Crunkle Drummer.
Because
Oh
the
yeah, I also
crossbow
need to go through.
wasn't really a primary thing for him, it was just like he carried. But the other 2 items were things he used the other 3 items are things he used all the time, so.
I also need to go through and see if any of the new stuff you've got has combos with anything. Well, I don't think so, because you've got the Wild Magic Anklet, the Sandcaller's Buckler. I don't think you've really found anything special-ish else. Was I smart and wrote down loot at the top of everything that I've gathered?
Don't be silly.
I might have been.
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, I have been for some of them. But I don't think you have anything that's particularly comboable. Anyway.
Oh, I might also have to work on Project Gatekeeper.
I'll tell you now, Lee has been working on that progressively, so you will have progress on that even if you don't work on it.
Oh, okay. Okay, sure. And there's also Project Awareness. Okay.
Man, I can't believe you rolled 2 sevens. What luck.
What are the 7s?
Oh, I mean, they're nothing special, it's just I'm more amazed that out of a 10d10 year old rolls rolled 2 sevens.
That's fair. Okay.
Yeah.
How did I make a new thing on a different screen for this? I'm using Notepad++, unfortunately I'm not good at binds, I'll just open regular Notepad. Let's see, 42.
And then I also need to continue checking out my father's stuff, because we haven't cleared that place yet. There's still more layers to that dimensional hellhole.
True.
Alright. I gotta go talk to Mom then, because I need refocusing. Aaron needs guidance. Ma, what do? Well, see, here's how you do taxes. Oh.
Okay. Rose, can you roll me 2d20s? Okay then. That is...
Find a stick.
Oh right, actually the one for Wondrous Item page for us.
It's a wondrous stick.
Get a belt.
Ooh.
And 4 was eyes. Ooh. That's always a good thing to roll.
At least it's not hands.
I mean, that's an option for gloves.
I know.
I have a rumble in my stomach that only hands can satisfy.
Up to final stack. Where did it go? Fucking debating me, why don't you? Let's see, anything else I need? No, nothing else I need. Ignore me as I talk to myself.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
try.
entertaining.
That's my ooh, okay, that's not great.
I see.
I just... Rose, I have some unfortunate news.
Oh no.
It's nothing too bad, you're getting a cantrip scroll.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Aw, lame.
Well, I was like, it's gonna dispense out like an actual severed arm or something. I'm like, oh, okay.
Blah.
I mean, you have unfortunately gotten a lot of weapon, like just flat normal weaponry from this fucking Gachapon. You got the double-headed axe. You got a breastplate. What was that? 20.
That's true.
Okay, first level spell.
Tinder,
Hmm?
if you want a recommendation for a spell, I could provide you with one, because I just had an idea.
I mean, I've got a couple of ideas that I probably forgot about it, but more suggestions are good.
Alright, Ippo, so you know how I made you the world's first and greatest Cobalt Kobold?
Yes, I'm already liking and dreading where this is going.
Great. I think some of the mutagenic properties in it are still latent within your system. Being a small-sized creature as you are, it probably was way overkill me giving you all of that. But I did, so you know we're here where we are.
Still want more of
Potentially,
that.
potentially, we could teach you to design your own magic to make you the greatest kobold there has ever been.
Explain.
Essentially, I want the spell to be able to grant you a kobold exemplar feat. You know those unique feats that kobolds have that make you better for like an hour.
I don't know of these feet.
Yeah, if you go to kobold, there's a few feats there down there that make you closer to a dragon. It's an entire kobold feat line.
Like just the racial feats or the coloration ones.
Racial
or...
feats.
I just basically for an hour here's a racial feat.
Yeah.
Could do. Some of them aren't bad. Oh, you mean like specifically the draconic ones of them?
Yeah, the Draconic Glide, Paragon, Breath,
Right.
Aspect.
It's an idea we'd have to work out with JMac because like a lot of them work off getting the first one first, and I don't know how that would work with spells.
Well,
and the
I
first
was
one's already I essentially already have the first one through that
Through the mutation
mutagen.
is what I was going to flavor it as. You already have it because you are the world's first and greatest kobold.
Hmm.
So you would immediately be able to jump to like either draconic breath or draconic glide or draconic draconic breath or draconic glide. And then if you picked up one of those feats later on, you could grab draconic paragon.
It's an idea.
Yeah, figured I'd mention it.
But then if I use the spell to get the draconic breath feat, what sort of breath will a kobold have?
Well, obviously lightning.
Yeah, but like a lightning
cone-
bolt, a lightning cone?
Probably cone because there's no lightning cone. And the cobalt dragon is unique, so it would be the first ever lightning cone. Obviously, because you're special.
I'm
You're
squint
worth it.
emojiing.
We're talking about maybe designing a spell for the kobold.
I know. I've been listening, as much as I am also rolling things in the background.